All right, guys, welcome back to part 4 of the Bugeye restoration. So in the last video, I prepared all these parts to install, and guess what? In this one, we're going to install it and make it a car again. So here we go. Alright guys, I am now in the final stretch of getting this car on the road. So in this process I have decided to upgrade the brakes. That's why I switched the rear spindle to facilitate for the Subaru 2 pots. And then the 4 pots, they will bolt right on, so I didn't need to make any changes there. So I have these all gutted obviously for powder coating, and I went with a rather unique color. I didn't really want to go with black, and I didn't really want to go with red. So this was kind of an in-between, a really dark red, and I actually really like it. I'm really excited to see these behind the wheels. Definitely a nice upgrade over my stock brakes. I have all new seal kits for these and a couple other new pieces as needed. The original pistons were fine, so I'm going to use them. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys together. Right, we have touched down. So I definitely have some changes to do here and there. I have a little bit too much negative camber. I maxed it out on the negative camber because the sedan underneath is 15 millimeters wider than the wagon. So I may have went a little hard there. I can pull this camber out and see it's stance mode. As for the front, it developed a lot of negative camber all on its own because, again, the sedan control arms are 15 millimeters wider than the wagon ones. So we've brought out the bottom and then the top naturally has gone in, so we're going to adjust that. Again, obviously I need an alignment at this point. I did adjust the tie rods underneath of the car to get the wheels relatively straight, but I do want to get these wheels quite a bit straighter than they are. So what's next? So you can see a year of shop dust and chopping this car apart has left it rather filthy. So I'm going to fire it up, pull it out, give it a wash, a very much needed wash. So, do you guys think it will start? Probably will. Only has 556,000 kilometers, so why wouldn't it start? It's pretty all right. So we are definitely gonna let this warm up a little bit. Like I said, it's been sitting a year. But yeah, so far so good. Gas light is on. I did throw like a 5-liter jug in there. So it should be enough to pull it out for the wash. Let's get it. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end the video here. The car looks a million times better with the dust off it. It had been on this hoist since this time last year. Some things came up and life did not permit me to put in the hours it took to do this. This took me a total of 200 hours to do, so it's definitely quite a big job. Now I'm all set for another 500,000 kilometers though. I do plan on keeping this car forever, so this was really important to me to do. I've had this car for I think about 14 years, so definitely a very special car to me and absolutely my all-time favorite car out of the collection. What's next? I do have to adjust my sweet stance and get out for a proper alignment. After that, I am all set to party. Here in Canada, it is mid-fall. We're the first week into October. Typically, by the end of October, I will have put this car away. I am going to drive it for the remainder of October to try and make up for lost time. I really felt, hard to explain, but I just didn't feel like myself this season without this car on the road. I've spent the last 14 years every single summer driving this car every single day, and without it this year, it just didn't feel right. So for me, it feels like everything has just lined back up in life now that I have this car ready to go back on the road, and I couldn't be happier. Alright guys, till the next one.